Crab Cakes. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Mariatia. Good evening, sweetie. How are you? Can everybody hear me? Can I get a 5x5? No 5x5? Hello, my love, Selena. Jacqueline. My mommy. Jackie's here. Chief, come on. Right now. You got the link. Nancy, what's up? Abe, Dr. Sarah. This is going so fast, guys. I got some good news. Maria's in a good mood. Sorry I'm a little late. I had to do a shot and then I got a phone call. Chief, click the link and come on. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. I'm just waiting for some more people to come on. There's my brother.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up, handsome? What's up,
I'll,
handsome?
I'll
Callie,
try. I'll
babe.
try.
This thing is going so fast. I'm not even like able to catch up. It's crazy. Chief is in the house, so you know we're gonna have some high vibes going on. Chad GPT, say what's up to Chad GPT. That's the manager. That's the man of the whole entire thing. Valerie, Arlette, Jackie. Oh, Chief Jackie saying hello. Julie, hello. A Peden. Are you all ready to be
What's going on, Jackie?
millionaires? Do you all have millionaire mindsets? There's Shorty. How are you? Nancy, Chief, you made me cry with your testimony. I know I cried as well. That's why I say you never know person until you really get to know them.
No doubt.
Dr. Sarah says hello. Bus driver, what's up, my lady? Can you guys tell I'm in a good mood? Owen, Selena. Selena, that's our Vietnam Dong chick. That's our, Lil Mama. If I don't pronounce your names right, I apologize. There's Kelly. Olga Sue. I want to give a shout out to Olga Sue. Guess what she did, Chief? She got me the tangent ring. Did he kind of? So I want to thank you again. I was giving hints to my brothers, but Olga ended up getting it, so I so appreciate it. Bonnie, what's up, sweetie? Cappy, Maxine. Maxine, I wanted to tell you that I think those blood thinner shots are working. I think that my blood clot is starting to dissolve. And if Gizzy's on here, I want to thank her. Well, I'm going to get started in a second, guys. Why you keep hanging up on me, Chief? What's going on? There's
No, that was
Sandy.
it was a bad connection. I had to disconnect and come back in.
And guys, I also wanted to say, Sandy in Texas, she's got a lot of really good information. So if you guys have questions and like we're not around, me, Chief, the admins or whatever, feel free. If she doesn't mind, if Sandy doesn't mind, you could ask her and she'll help. Morningstar as well. So is that okay with you guys if they ask you questions? And of course there's Carreras, you know, who's the Carreras is chief. He's became an admin, a YouTuber,
Who?
he does the role playing with me, all that stuff.
Who? Correct. Correct.
Yeah,
So he
he's
got his own
he's
YouTube.
learning.
YouTube. He got his own
Huh?
YouTube now.
Yeah, like well, I have him on. He does a great job, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, Harris is the man.
She's a sweetheart.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's wait like 2 more minutes. Lady Ultra Mega, hello. Sandy, oh, you're so sweet. Absolutely. Thank you for helping. Yeah, cause you're very, she's been in this. She knows what she's talking about. And Morningstar. So, guys, if they're okay with it, please feel free to ask them, for help. And G, how do you say that, Chief? G Dunk D Trent. I don't want to mispronounce it. I'm sorry. All right, King Hunter. There he is, brother. Chief, say hi. That's my brother
What's
from
going on,
another
brother?
mother, Selena.
What's going on?
All right, guys. So let's get started. First, I gotta say that everything is in our opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. No financial advice. Also, as you all know, I'm partnered with Caleb and Brown. So if you would like to store your crypto in a brokerage, have it protected by a firewall, have a 24/7 broker that could help you with your trades, help you educate on crypto, please use my link in the description to sign up. It's free. I really appreciate it. You guys won't be disappointed. Also, there's a lot of questions about cold wallets to take your cryptos off the exchange. So there's the best one. There's three that I use: Arculus, Descent, and Tangem. Out of those, Tangem, in my opinion, is the best. It holds the most cryptos. It's the most secure. And if you guys interested in it, please contact Carreras. Carreras, put your information in the chat, and you get a 10% discount when ordering. Also, if you have any questions about trusts, feel free to please contact my dear friend Chief Mac. My admins will put his information below. Trust is a very good way to protect yourself, to protect your wealth, and it's just the way to go, because you want to own everything but own nothing at the same time. And you want to be your own private, you don't want to be, we got to watch what we say on YouTube, but you don't want certain people having access to things that you don't want them having access. Am I explaining it right?
Yeah, sure. You own nothing but control it all because technically you can't own anything. And the name that's given to you that's in all caps with the social that wasn't given to you for your benefit. So you have to create a new identity. Pretty much that's what the trust is. It's called create a new identity because the trust paperwork is a body. It's you create a body, and that body don't have a life. The foreign EIN number is the spirit, and that spirit needs a body. So if you take those two together and put them together, you can create whoever you want to be. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then just let me say one more thing. Also, if you guys like the hydrogen water, and all the stuff that Jackie has to offer, please feel free to contact Jackie as well. She'll be more than happy to help you all out. So I'm just gonna give the news, Chief. Then we'll do a Q&A, both of you, me and you, and then you'll give your positive, amazing speech that you do.
No
And
doubt.
I'll be joining you this week on your channel. What day are we doing the show?
Let's see. What's today? Today is Monday. It's gonna be a fast week, guys. We can try Wednesday.
Wednesday. Just give me a time. I'll
And,
be
and,
on Chief.
and that's given that's give or take depending on how you're feeling. So we'll play it by ear. But let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday about say about five. It's
All right, well, just let me know, and then I'll do a
yeah,
video and let everybody know. And you guys know, Chief Mac's channel. What is it? Just Chief Mac, right?
yeah. You can pull up Chief Mac and see me.
Okay. And also, I want to bring on Dr. Kia as well.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
talked to
talk
her as
about
well.
that.
She said how she said that tell you how she's doing. How you doing?
She's the best. Tell her I love her to pieces,
No
and tell
doubt.
her once this RV goes, I can't wait to meet her and hug her and thank her for
Oh,
opening my eyes.
we gonna definitely do that over a nice meal and dance and some live music. Yeah, we're gonna do that definitely. And then you don't want to miss it because you get a chance to see the Chief Mac himself play the tickle the ivory. I'm a musician. I play the
Yeah.
piano and I produce. Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
you're
play
gonna
some
get to
John
see
Legend.
me after I get my hair and everything done. My
Oh,
friend Nick.
you're gonna be dyed up. Ain't nothing. You're gonna be dyed because Chief gonna come clean. I'm coming with that custom made suit, 50-inch shoulders, 36-inch waist, the
Yeah, we
Rolex
like our
watch.
people. We like our people. We value our members. And me and Chief have been discussing the three people that we're looking at, for the trust and also the bottle. And,
Yeah,
I personally know who, and Chief knows that, you know, we basically we're going to pick the right people, that we're going to pick the deserving people, and everybody deserves it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying not everybody deserves it, but these people in particular are what they stood out, that, you know what I mean? So we'll be announcing that shortly. But I think
No
it's
doubt.
extremely kind of Chief to do that, and I appreciate that greatly. And again, guys, follow him and give him compliments. He loves compliments. Wink, wink. Just be like,
We
yeah,
all
you
do.
know, just wink, wink. What else I want to say? Guess what, Chief? My stepdaughter and her boyfriend got baptized. I'm
Well,
so
good.
proud of them.
They want elevation in their life. That's what matters. The elevation, and they want a meaningful life. So they're making you see they're making spiritual conscious movements. And
I'm
it's
so
every day.
proud. I'm so
Yeah,
proud.
yeah.
So, you guys ready for the intel? You guys are about to be very happy. So, y'all ready?
Bring it.
I'm going to put it this way. I was told this. Okay. Oh, I did want to say this. Okay. This is very hard for me. Okay. Because you know how I feel about Majid. He's like my brother. I absolutely love and adore him. Okay. Frank is my mentor. Frank is like love Frank as well. Like he's my Uncle Frank. There's obviously a conflict between the two of them. Okay. I will say this. I will not, as much as I adore Majid and love his information and everything, I cannot stand by and watch these things being said about Frank. I just cannot. You know, he's done a lot for me, and I really respect him. You know, I consider him like an uncle, like I said. So please, let's not do the bashing. I'm going to talk to Majid. You know what I mean? Because this is very hard for me. It breaks my heart. Like I said yesterday, I do not want drama. I do not want people to fight. I want everybody to come together. At this last moment, I want everyone to come together. Am I right, Chief? There should
Yeah,
not be any drama.
yeah.
Frank has been in this 20 years. 20 years. What that man has endured. He's been through cancer. He's been through all
Right.
kinds of stuff. And he's still around and he's still helping and he's still doing his thing. So you got to give him props for that. But I want everybody to be at peace. And that's what I got to say. And I love you both. Shout out to Frank. Shout out to Majid. Please make up and stop the fighting. Stop the drama. We love everybody. Okay. Now, time for the intel. I had to say that. Peace. My peace. So, anyway, I was told that there was an announcement, in my opinion, made that the reinstatement will be announced prior to the election. Also, I heard, I didn't watch, but I heard Frank 26 got a little call doing one of his YouTubes saying some very good news. And I believe, in my opinion, that was the news. If anybody can confirm that, I don't know. But I was told that that's the case. Um, this is, like I said, watch this week. Watch overnight. Tuesday is a big trading day. Is a
This is
big
crazy,
trade.
man.
This thing is so close that I could pretty much, how do I say it, Chief? I can, I don't know. I'm
Almost taste
excited,
it.
but I'm sad at the same time. You know what I mean?
This 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 is what miracles feel like. Miracles, excuse me. Miracles don't when they happen, they don't feel real because it's like it's a so real moment, and it takes a while for you to be able to articulate that new feeling. When this happened to us, and we walk in that bank and walk out, we will be actually transformed into a new man and new woman, and that's just an excited thing. And I'm so proud of us because this is why we should be fighting. To my brother Majid and brother Frank 26, you know, that's kind of like a wasted energy. That's what we've been used to doing, guys. And I've learned that we can have difference of opinion, and sometimes everybody's not right, and people are gonna make mistakes. And I would rather disagree without being argumentative about it. Frank, you said Frank just got rid of cancer, and we respect the G. We love the intel that he's given us that he don't have to give us. So everybody bring their own difference plate to the table, and it's worthy. You pick a little bit from each plate. If that what you don't like, you leave it, but you pick something from it. So they both of them are super incredible guys, and I think that they just come together, guys. Life is
And you
just
know what's
short.
crazy, Chief? I want to say this, and you might think this is crazy, but a few months ago, I was sleeping, and I'm not saying I'm no prophet or psychic or whatever, okay? I was sleeping, and then people could prove it, like chat, like people that, I talk to, whatever. Personally, I was sleeping, and I had a dream that Frank is going to get a call on this announcement about this RV during his broadcast. And what happened today?
Wow, you gotta be kidding
I
me.
didn't even see the podcast. All I people called me and just said that, he was saying good things about me, blah blah blah. But I had a dream, and then now this is happening. Then I got a call, that's why I was late. That this is on, like, we got to watch. We got to watch today. I'm not giving any dates. I'm just saying, in my opinion, how can I put it in my opinion without um Chief, help me out. Come on.
Hey, it's here. Let's
It's
celebrate,
done.
man. No more arguing. Let somebody be wrong, man, and own that, man. I know life is short, and when you've seen and been through what I've been through, man, if Frank did that, Majid, my brother, a lot of people respect you, bro, and we look up to you, man, including with Frank 26. But we need more out of you guys because we've been going through a lot of ups and downs and riffraff and people going at it like that. We need y'all to be that stellar man that you and Frank Twitter, y'all are stellar men. So we need to be that example for us because a lot of people are dependent on you guys. And when you guys go back and forth like that, you make the people grieve. So know that it's not just you, and it's not just Frank. We have people that depend on you guys. And when you guys are going back and forth, there are certain people that need your energy. And when y'all are giving that type of energy right there, you have certain people that will break apart and lose it, man, because they look up to you guys. So you guys got to look at it and say, let us not do this right there because we're not our own responsibility. We have a community. We have a responsibility for the community of the RV. And they depend on the news that Frank says, when you give valuable information, and they depend on the news that you give, Majid, which is valuable information. And so we got to respect the people that need us to give this information. So we have to keep ourselves up to a higher level because it's not just you, it's them that need us. Certain people need us, and they need that light that's coming from us to give them the right information so that they can make an executive decision at this most pivotal time in the history of this world, man. Raise your vibrations,
This is
guys.
my thing. Like, for me, when I heard like all this stuff, like the fighting and everything, I cried because I love
Yeah,
them both. You know what I mean? And to me,
yeah,
it's heartbreaking. You understand? One is my mentor, taught me everything. You know what I mean? And the other
right.
one is it's like, to me, it's just so hard. That's why I just want the drama just to be over. This is it, guys. We're here. We're at the end. I want everybody to come together and just, you know what I
It's
mean?
it's gonna happen. I think Majid and Frank are gonna hear me, and I'm their brother. And I'm just saying, I've learned that I have thick skin. So just know that when you guys do that, you're really grieving the people because people look up to you guys, and you're grieving the people. And some people can't handle that. They look up to you both, and you got the people in a rock between a rock and a hard place because people act like they don't want to choose, and they've been stressed and they've been pulled different directions, and they don't know which way to go. So just know that Frank 26 and the G, uh, people, I look up to you guys and know that people respect you guys. And when you guys do that, you hurt the people real bad. And if you care about the people, then I would say, my dear brothers, y'all come together, man. Put that down.
Yeah, and it's just like, this is everything is done. Do you guys realize after 20 years, some people, Chief, have been in this 20 years.
Trust
20
me. Yeah.
years waiting for this. People have died. People have lost everything waiting for this, you know? And the time is finally here, guys. It is finally here. And I'm just like, I don't even know how I'm going to take this. Like, I really don't, but I'm
It's gonna be
so
real.
excited.
It's gonna get real with me when I have that Rolls Royce. That's how
Well,
it's
when
gonna
I
get
have
real
a
to me.
Range Rover,
Yeah, that white. I'm gonna get one too. Those range is nice. I see you in an all white range with white interior, with your hair flowing back with some shades on.
I just love Chief. Like, look, he brings positivity. Like, it's just, for me. Oh, so I did talk to the real estate agent. He will be on. He's just very busy right now. He's in Miami right now. He comes back tomorrow. So as soon as he comes back, he's going to give me a time. And the other people as well. I have to line it up because the wealth manager is on the East Coast and the financial advisor is on the West Coast. So I have to arrange the time. So it might have to be early, Chief. And then we have to figure out how to do the where it's like a couple of people on the thing. So,
This is
it
beautiful,
might be
man.
after, it might be post, you know what I mean? But you're still gonna get all the information, all the bank info, Chief, I'm gonna post. My admins will help because there's a lot. And you know, ask your questions to me and Chief right now. I'm so happy you're on, Chief, my brother.
Oh, it's all good. I got you, man.
See, I was
I'm just.
giving you guys hints. I was like, I wanted my brothers, and Olga ended up doing it for me, but I'm excited. I wanted that.
What's up,
Like,
brother Short?
who? Who is this troll? Who's the troll? Delete the troll. Hold on, let me
Well, we got
see.
a troll on here. He must be stopped up.
Chief, what does our gut say? A Liberty Justice is asking.
I've been saying, Maria, this week, because
Mhm.
there's nothing really else that needs to be done. I'm saying this week right there, it's gonna happen like a thief in the night. We're gonna wake up one day. I'm gonna get a call in the morning about 2:30 from you, and you'll be, Chief, Chief. I'm saying, what, Maria, what, Chief, Chief, it's happening. I'm like,
Yeah, I
what?
won't be able to
Yeah,
talk. I'll be like, all
yeah. I'm
like,
telling you, you're gonna be hyper. I'm saying, Maria, settle down, Maria, breathe. It's cold water, settle down, Maria, and say it to me slow and straight. The RV, I'm like, man, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yes, 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 Chief. I said, settle down, Maria, settle down now. We good now, we good.
hold on, let's see. There's a question for you. Um, from from my friend Callie Babe. Chief, do you have to have a ministry to use your trust?
You don't have to have anything. It's just being smart. And when you say ministry, you talk about the 508c1a irrevocable trust, which is set up as a ministry and a foundation. You don't have to have a church or a building because you are the church and the building. You are the ministry. So having that right there, it's just you get protection over the wealth, for sure, protection over the wealth that you're going to run into that estate, that trust account. And you're going to get certain things opened up to you and certain benefits that's opened up to a private account versus a public account. They're going to open up more things to you for having that trust. They're going to respect you more when you have that trust because it's going to let them know that you have an understanding, not an understanding, but an understanding for overstanding. When you walk in there with a trust, they're going to treat you different because anybody that has a trust is said that this person have a higher intellect and understanding. So so that's why I have it.
And I will tell you guys, without saying any rates or without saying any dates, I will put it to you this way. You're going to be extremely happy with all the rates that are coming out. I'll put it that way.
I heard, Marie. I've heard. And
Yeah.
yes, the trust. The trust is a universal trust, guys. It can be anywhere in the world. Yes, I've heard these rates are outrageous, man.
So yeah, we're not going to say anything. All I'm
I'm not,
saying
but
is you guys are going to be
these
extremely
rates are
happy.
bodacious. These rates are bodacious, man. I'll tell you that much, man. Because when they said that a wealth transfer is going to happen, it means that there were some people that's participating in this wealth transfer that's going to be on B Street, and this is crazy. This is crazy because if we are saying that we are the one percenters, Then there's some people who've been doing this thing when with the currency was pennies on the dollar. There's some people that got briefcase stacked and smashed with this stuff for 10 years straight getting it. And, you know, and then all of a sudden it's getting ready to happen. And there are people are out here. No, just know this right here. Just know this right here. I talk to a lot of people. I talk to people worldwide. Okay, so I'm getting that's what makes me resourceful because I get certain information that the average person don't get. I'm talking to people all over the whole world, and I'm hearing things that people have. I don't call people names out, but there's some people who have listen, there's some people who have so much currency that they're scary.
Listen, I just heard how much somebody had. I almost fell over. I was just like, "What?" You know what I mean?
There's some people.
I'm a little minion compared to some of these short. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm a million compared to some of these people. When I heard these people, I said, let me step my game up. Let me step my game up. They doing it like that. You got people out here looking for properties for 20 million and 30 million bucks. And that's nothing to them. Properties with sitting on 100 acres with their own lake and a mountain overview out in the country, Montana and Wyoming. You got people out here. It's about to get real out here. It's about to get real. It's here, guys.
hold on, let me answer Laura's question. First of all, thank you, Laura. She wants to talk a little bit about the Zim. And actually, Dr. Kia has a lot of good information about the Zim and TWC as well. So the Zim, I was told last night, somebody watched my YouTube, and I was told that the Zim apparently is not going to be taxed. Did you hear that from her? The Zim bonds?
Who said that? Dr. Kia?
No, I was told by a few people that watched my show. They called me. They've been in this a while. They said that the Zim is not going to be taxed.
That's beautiful.
Then I was
That's
like,
beautiful.
I about the
That's
Pengo, I don't think, in my opinion, the Pengo is not going in this basket. What do you think? I haven't heard nothing about it.
the Pango. The Pango is a wild card. You want to hold on to it because when it hits, man, it's gonna hit like wildfire.
Do you think it's going to go in this basket, Chief?
I can't say it is or it ain't, but they got some Pango notes out there that are very expensive,
Hmm.
and they're expensive for a reason. They got some notes out there that a lot of people don't even know that they have out there. That's expensive. The more the people with money get these particular notes because these notes are a wild card. You know, people looking at the discounted notes and so forth. And if you have a shoestring budget, that should be listen. That should be anybody that say that they can't afford any type of investment because they got notes out there for $9, guys. They got notes out there for $3, $4. They basically giving it away. It's no excuse why a person shouldn't be wealthy if you're tapped in because they're giving you, they land it down. It's written because at the end of the day, the funds are going to come from your estate. Anything that you take to the bank will let the treasury know, and they're going to treasury going to you're going to release those digital currency. The banks will buy those currencies from you. They're going to that spread is how they're going to make their money when they send that to the treasury. So
Yeah,
you
and I
know,
just
so
wanted to explain about the Zim real quick. Like I just saw a comment about Freedom Fighter, like saying about the Zim that it's fake and all that stuff. He actually, did you see a show today? He actually said he was talking about the Zim. I want to see, like I said to him, show me proof where it's not legit and all that stuff. Zim is a historic bond, just like the Zim aggro checks, just like the Yellow Dragons, the German bonds, all that. Okay, so the Zim is going to be worth something. Okay. They're so wealthy. How wealthy is Africa? How wealthy is Zimbabwe? All those currencies, Nigeria, they're all going because they're all super rich. You understand? Now, do you need a humanitarian project? No, you do not. But if you want to get, this is what I'm being told, if you want to get a little bit more for your Zim redemption, then you will do a humanitarian project. But it's not necessary. Agro checks is not necessary. You know what I mean? So all the bonds are going to get redeemed. They're like, you can't say something is worthless when the country is like ridiculously rich. Do you agree with me, Chief?
I totally agree. I totally agree. Even with the agro checks, and agro is short for agriculture. So those are a good buy right there. They got them for like 2 to 5 or $10. That's a good investment to get if you can. The agro check. All praise to the Most High. Yeah.
But I think the biggest return on your investment, in my opinion, is going to be the Vietnamese dong. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Wild card. Wild card.
And but the dinar, you're going to be extremely happy. Wink, wink. I can't say nothing else, but it's higher than we thought, Chief. That's all I could say. Remember what I told you? It's a little bit.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
You guys are going to be just very, very happy. So, but what else? Let's see. And freedom fighter, like, why would he say that? Like, I was just like, that's not cool. You can't tell people, oh, something is what, like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm not that researched on Zimbabwe, I'm gonna ask questions. Like, I'll go ask Dr. Kia, I'll go ask TWC, I'll go ask people that have been in this, that know about it, that could explain it to me, that could give correct information to my people. Do you know what I'm saying, Chief?
Right.
Instead of just saying something is worthless, and that's not like, where's the receipts for that? That it's, you know what I mean? So, hold
People
on,
people
let's see.
ought to stop that, man. Nobody I obviously know it all like that, but to sit there and say something's worthless. If you say that, you might as well say all the currency is worthless.
Warren Buffett said to invest in foreign currencies. Warren Buffett. If Warren Buffett is investing, why would he invest in something that's worthless? You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, he also thinks Nasara is fake. Well, Nasara is happening right now, isn't it?
It is.
In my opinion, Nasara is. How are people's things disappearing off their credit reports and everything? That's Nasara. Is that not?
I got a story last year of a client of mine said that she said this elderly lady, and she said this elderly lady checked her. Oh, she gets a monthly stipend, Social Security that hits her account digital. And she said a lady checked her account and saw that she had like 15 or 16,000 in her account, and it spooked her, and it hit the account where she normally gets her monthly, check. And she said it was 15. I said that's hers. Tell her that's hers. That because the different people have been, because many people I talk to have been having the mortgage payments wiped away, student loans wiped away, have been getting an increase, and the monthly government assistance increase. Because what people don't realize, guys, is that the money that you get for government assistance is not money that they're giving you. That's money coming from your estate, guys. So they have to release and give us more for our estate. So uh in the near, really, really near future, folks are gonna start getting a stipend of every American, like say 15 to 20,000 dollars a month.
I
You
heard
know,
5K. I heard 5K that they're going to get. Everybody's going.
5K. But I was just saying, so what it is, all they're doing is giving you a piece of what belongs to you from your estate. The thing what we're doing, for those of us that are invested in foreign currency or any other commodities, is that we are paying into getting a large percentage of our estate by investing in foreign currencies, gold, silver, XRP. When you take that to the bank, all they're going to do is pull the wealth that belongs to you and give that to you. That's all they're going to do, period. So you'll be able to get more of it by simply just getting foreign currency, gold, silver. But the cheapest way to be able to participate in this wealth transfer is through foreign currency. They got some as cheap as $2, and they got some currency that costs $1,500 for one note.
Yeah, and I think that remember when Mr. T, they showed that thing, it was on TikTok, wherever it was, on Truth Social, about the med beds, and then they took it down, whatever. I think that was a calm. I don't want to talk a lot about it on YouTube, but they're coming as well. And I think it's all coming together. And I think it's all going to be here before the first of the year. Like, as far as the med bed, like everything, the whole reset, everything will be done before the first of the year, in my opinion. And I believe Nasara is happening now. They're using that for the RV. I agree with you on that. And so, because why is people's debts and stuff just being forgiven? Are they randomly just forgiving people's debts? Come on, Chief. Like, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't even. What do you think? You agree with me, Chief?
Yeah, I agree with you.
And med beds, I think, are going to save a lot of people's lives. A lot of people's lives. And Frank is actually talking about med beds right now too. I don't know if you guys heard, but a lot of things. All the bank information will be posted tomorrow, guys. Hold on, let's see. On the rolls receive a monthly payment. Natives. What natives? Chief, do you know the answer to this question? I've heard that natives are on the rolls will receive monthly payments.
I don't know that I don't I can't speak on
Um,
that. I don't know anything about that.
Hold on, let's see. Um, Wonderful. Let's see. Any question? Oh, Chief, somebody just reached out to me by email to get in touch with you. I will forward it to you.
Maybe that's that. I put out there too as well, guys. Once we do business together, once I do the trust, and once you send the funds, we don't play games. Once you send, there are no refunds. We don't play games like that. You're not going to because there are people trying to be messy. Once you send the funds, now, the trust is worked on like that. Don't expect the refund. Don't expect for a refund, but we don't play games like that. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, like only serious people. Like he has to travel. He has a
Yeah,
lot.
if somebody's I'll do the trust for you, then then you want a refund. We don't play games like that. It's not going to happen. There's no refund. So that should tell you, don't call me, don't reach out to me, don't play games. Because for people who are serious, have got taken care of and get a lot of information from me, a lot of intel when I talk to them. So you're not going to sit there and get caught up in your emotions and get mad, and then think you're going to try to start confusion. Ask for a refund back. That's not going to work. No refunds. You're going to get your trust done. You're going to get whatever you want. You're going to get that done. So that's how to
Uh,
be a deterrent. Don't call me and don't reach out to me. You're not serious.
Shia G. You already got you won to be in my private chat. That was you were selected for that. Just to answer your
Hmm.
question. Let's see. Chief Mac. Jeffrey said Chief Mac is the real deal. Thank you for that. Let's see. And you want to buy, I'll say it again, physical gold and silver, not the certificates, physical. Correct, Chief?
No doubt. No doubt. You want to have it on you. You want to hold it on you. You want to have it on you. If you're safe, put up, or wherever you want to have it stored. But I would get physical silver and gold.
And oh, I looked up the silver eagles yesterday after the like we were talking about it.
Are they
Th-
$68?
Yeah, they're super expensive. Super expensive. Even on like if you go to Walmart, they're very expensive.
It's crazy, man. It's just a telltale sign that this thing is ready to happen because silver's almost $70, man. That's crazy.
And they
More than
predicted
double.
that. They predicted that. And Kim Clement did say something was going to happen big on Halloween.
I've been hearing that
So
too.
that's his prophecy. But XRP right now, I think it's going up because it was going down. Now it's going up. So the cryptos, everything in. And guys, remember, all the cryptos, and Chief, I told you this, are paired with um like an asset and also a crypto. So XRP was going to be with gold and with the dinar, Litecoin silver with the Vietnamese dong, and copper XDC with the what the hell is that? Um I forgot the coin for XDC. I'm sorry. I'll remember it. Just keep talking.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
Chief,
well,
do you
like I
think
said,
we'll be hold on, a question for you, Chief. Do you think we'll be able to cash in silver certificates? You will be, yeah.
yeah, I mean, of course. Yeah, you'll be able to cash them in. Yeah, yeah.
Um, and who's this prophet? Do you know this prophet that supposedly said that the dinar is gonna come out at $7? Who's that prophet?
I don't know, but I don't know about that profit stuff like that. But there are certain people that know certain things. But I heard $7. because when they
You
took
did?
those zeros off, it all the zeros off, it came because it was like it was showing that it was 76 cents.
Mm-hmm.
It was, but it was really 7.6, which means like $7. So I see where they're getting that from. When they drop all the zeros off, you get the $7.60.
You would
We can't
remove
hear
the
you.
zeros. Hold on 1 second. You would remove the zero.
You froze me, real.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Can you hear? I said that this echoes stupid. Hold on. Here's a conference, so I have to go. Um, the silver, I think is going to be a big sign. What do you think?
But silver, last I looked at the silver, it was $68
Hmm. What is it right now?
for the eagle. It's echoing. They said it's echoing.
So, how about now? Is that better?
Testing,
Is
testing,
that better
testing,
now?
testing,
It's
testing,
better now.
testing. Yeah, it's better now.
And I was saying that, all the cryptos are connected, and then we were talking about silver. Silver, all of that is associated with this whole thing. You agree with me?
Yeah. As the prices of silver and gold, that's what they've been saying. As the price of silver and gold went up, then that's the telltale sign that this thing is ready to go. So, guys, I mean, there's no need to be. Listen, I don't need no chaos, and none of us need it, guys. We're about to be wealthy, guys, and we can be so beneficial to each other. Really be beneficial to each other. Um, Everybody, calm down and breathe, man. Take a deep breath and breathe and settle down because we're gonna be so good, really, really soon. In 2 weeks, we're gonna have so many zeros behind our names and my words. So there's no need to be in low vibrational. Anything that anybody do to you unrighteousness, just know that they'll get it back because shouldn't anybody be unrighteous and being low down and trying to cause chaos in people's life right now? Now, when you're getting ready to get an inheritance. I've paid people for service and they didn't even do it for me. Did you think I got mad about that? I'm not gonna waste my time angry and mad. Like, 'cause I know that everything that you do that's unrighteous, you're gonna get it back. So I'm not gonna, you can say what you want to say about me, but I guarantee that it's gonna come back on. So I don't worry about what people think about me because I got it going on, and I know I got it going on. And you should be thinking the same thing about yourself, man. So I'm not worried about. I just know that really soon I'm gonna be able to take some people who are attached in the righteous way and put a smile on their face by ending debt. Debt means deceits, unaligned. And I want to be able to and change the people's lives for the better and add value to them. And I'm excited about that. We should be excited about that too, man.
All right, let me answer this question. I'm so tired of this lop BS, to be honest. I don't know who this Baba Guru is, Khan Baba, whatever. It's probably an AI channel. I'm going to tell you once and the last time there's going to be no lop. It's coming off of the exchange rate. The new notes are in Iraq. They're going to coexist with the 30 notes. Your 30 notes will still have the same value, okay? You'll still be able to exchange your 30 notes. So if you have a $25,000 dinar note and say the rate is $3, or let's say the rate is $1, that's $25,000. Okay? I did the math correct, right, Chief?
Yeah.
The 30 notes will still have the same value. The lower notes is in Iraq. Okay, is that understandable now? Because these people are, oh, they're gonna lop it. We're not gonna. No, you're gonna coexist with the new lower notes. Okay. What other questions? You seeing any questions, Chief?
I don't know why people keep on worried about that. They taking zeros off, guys, so they'll be able to add the math of good. They're not taking numbers off the currency. They're taking it off the rate. And that's
Yeah,
as
because
simple
they
as
need to
that,
add
guys.
purchasing power. Is that?
Yeah, it's as simple as that. So stop digging too much into it, guys. And worry yourself like that, man. You're gonna be good soon. Really, really good.
They're asking about the Vietnamese dong. The Vietnamese dong is ready to go. It's just waiting for Iraq. Mariatia has a question. Go ahead, hon. No, Bus. I said 25 times 1 is 25,000. Go ahead. Mariatia has a question. Is it for me or for Chief? Hi, Ava. Hold on. Well, Chief will be here once it happens to calm me down and to walk you guys through everything. Hold on. To give them country. Yes, lower notes. Hold on. Let's see. Will the dinar come out of the gate at the rate you said? The dinar is going to come out. How do I? The dinar is going to come out with a good rate. How about that? In my opinion, can I answer it that way?
It's going to be a shocker when it comes out.
Yeah, and it's going to make a lot of people very happy. Carreras has a question for us. Should we still invest in precious metals when they skyrocket after the RV? Absolutely, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but you want to diversify. Um, they would have Laura, Marie. You said they would have more purchasing power, correct? Yes, yes. What it does is their lower notes and their fills, which are coins, they do not work at 1310. So they have to change the rate in order for them to get purchasing power. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I had a rate card from the bank. Hold on. Double the R, right? Tell the people how, Chief, tell the people how powerful the number 0 is, please. That's from Jeffrey Shore. Um, why hype $7? Just take your three. I'm not hyping. I don't know who's hyping $7, Larry. Um, hold on. What? Jeffrey Shore. Who taught you math? 1 times 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, or whatever. Well, wise will go immediately as soon as it changes. You'll see a change on your wise. Hold on. Let's see. I'm surprised there's not a lot of questions for you, Chief,
It's okay. No, it's good.
because they love seeing you. I love seeing you.
It's all
Hold,
good.
let's see who else. Guys, we'll take like 5 questions and then we'll get off. And I am going to do a call tonight for my members, Chief, right after
Okay.
this. Um, Lady Ultra, Maria, have you found out what actually which bank will actually? Yes, I do, and I have to say my opinion, but yes, I'll be posted. Hold on, let's see. Banks will fall. Well, that's why you have to diversify, right, Chief? That's why you have to protect yourself,
Diversification is yeah, just the name of the game. Diversification.
and you have to protect yourself. Uh, Lady Ultra Mega in Houston, Texas. There's banks in Texas. Plano being one of them. Um, let's see. Tammy P. Frank. Frank will have all the banks also. Well, he'll have all the banks that are like I guess he has all the satellite banks, right? The number on the CBI will change. So it'll say point zero, say 2 1. You know what I mean? Like that. And then you have to convert. I put the conversion on. I'll explain that. Today's silver is 47.32, Chief.
47.
Delete the
That but the but
silver.
the but the golden one, the golden eagle is more.
Yeah, the
And
golden eagle expensive. It's like $68.
yeah, for that one is more.
And you're paying taxes when you're buying the silver, the eagle, you're already paying taxes in it, so you don't have to pay taxes on it. And you know that in Houston, Texas, that's where the CBI headquarters is. That's where the main server for the CBI is. Hold on. Let's see. If Jonathan, if tranches come into play, can you explain that one, Chief?
The what?
Tranches. I would need TWC or to explain. Hold on. The tranches. That's like in sections. Um, I got to get information on that.
Mhm.
Jackie Burt, how do I get an EIN? Government is closed, Chief, for you.
That's what I help get the foreign EI number. Um, Most people that do it. So like, let's say if Bob that came to the show, he do a trust. He don't. go as far as getting the foreign EIN number. I know how to get the foreign EIN number. So that's a process that I do that goes along with getting the 508 trust. I get the foreign EIN number, which is the 98 number, which is a powerful number to have.
Okay. Are we going to be taxed on the currency? As far I'm being told, no, in my opinion, but I would still have some money put aside just in case. Right, Chief? Just in case.
Yeah, you have things set up and not needed and not have it set up. That's why I have a trust. I have the trust. It's better to I saw it's better if for those who can acquire a trust before pre RV, you have it because you'll be able to hit the ground running. It's get ready to turn into a buyer's market. So those that have themselves set up properly ahead of the game, we'll be able to hit the ground running. You know, when you have the trust set up and you have those funds, be able to be the first people within the month to have that trust, to have those funds hit and to go out here and start snatching up because there's a lot out there to get. And so that's why I want to be set up first because I want to be able to go out here and obtain property and things before everybody else get their hands on it.
And also, what I found out today as well, but I'm still waiting to verify from one more person. As far as the oil for dinar, remember I was talking about that? That
Right.
is, I'm just trying to confirm it now. I'm not 100%, and this is my opinion. That is what you can use to get a contract rate for the oil for dinar. But I need to verify that 100%. Okay, guys? But that's what is I'm being told it is. So that's how you can ask for a higher rate because of the oil for dinar, in my opinion. Have you heard that, Chief?
Yeah, and they want to. The reason about that is to make sure people are in a mind of giving. That's what it's for. They want to make sure people in the mind to give. That's why they want to ask you, do you have any humanitarian projects set up? Because they want to make sure that you're in the mindset to give.
Yeah, you want to help because this blessing is for the chosen ones, but the chosen ones have to help people that are not the chosen ones.
They might ask you at the bank, why, like you said, why did you get these foreign currency for an investment? And if you said for an investment, oh, that's capital. Okay, you want to make a profit, or that you get, oh, so I just got it's a silver there and found out that it's been revalued, so I want to use this as my humanitarian project. That's okay then. You have the right mind. Because a person going there and say I made it for profit, that sounds like you just greedy.
Yeah, you just have to, you can't be greedy. You got to help people because a lot of people are about to get their eyes open to a lot of stuff, right, Chief? A lot of stuff. People about to be found, that they've been lied to. They've been, oh, there's a lot. So hold on, Chief. There's a question from you from Mary. Chief, if I went on the government website and obtained an EIN and a removable trust, can I use that for an RV and then convert to a trust with you after? Would this help avoid being I don't think you pay taxes on trust, right? But that's the question for you, Chief.
No, no. The 9 8 number is different than any of because it's the 9 8 number. You can't go online to get it. It's paperwork that has to be filled out a certain way. And I know I got the recipe on how to do that. There's a living revocable trust that I do as well. But the living revocable trust, there's a way you can go online and get that the same day. For the living revocable trust, for the 9 8 number, you have to fax that paperwork in and wait for them to mail it back.
All right, Alonzo Sanchez, can you give your opinion on if they have to be a part of the WTO before they reinstate the dinar? No, they do not. They have to be a member of the WTO. They just have to have a tradable convertible currency that's not sanctioned. They have to be Article 8. So basically, like they can go into the WTO with this rate, but this is a program rate. It's still, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to be better for them, but they don't have to wait to join the WTO to reinstate. They could do it before. You know what I mean? In my opinion, WTO and WTO wants them because they know how much money Iraq is going to make them. Next question. Tomorrow's the 8th anniversary for Can't talk about this on my YouTube. Also, my birthday. Bring on the wealth for the whole world. Tomorrow's the anniversary for 17. You know what the number 17 means, right? So we can't talk about it. Maybe because that movement predicted a lot of things a lot of years ago. You know what they're talking about, Chief, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Mickey Mouse clock said 1028. Canadians unfortunately will have to pay capital gains, in my opinion. Um, hold on. Let's see. Couple more questions. Only IRS wants your social security. Well, now it's going to be called the ERS.
External
Um,
revenue.
and they're going to use tariffs, so it's going to bring money. That's how you're going to get the money that Chief was talking about from the government. Hold on. Um, when they hear about the children, a lot of stuff is going to be exposed coming up, huh, Chief? What do you think about the Mexican peso? I don't have an opinion about the Mexican peso, but the Mexican peso is on forex. So, on Argentine, I don't know. What do you think about those two?
It may be worth something. All currency will be worth something. All current, but that's just not being talked about. If you
Russia,
have
Russia,
some,
Russia is a big one.
it's the ruble.
hmm I'm waiting to get that. So
Hmm.
Russia, because Putin, look, all the sanctions, all the stuff, he's still surviving and doing all kinds of stuff, backing cryptos with gold, all kinds of stuff he's doing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm looking at the Russian ruble. Nobody thought Syria was going to get sanctions removed, but look at that. You know. Hold on. Money from estate, Chief. What is Can you answer that?
What's that question? Yeah.
How can you get money from the estate? I guess.
I'm not talking about that. That's something that we worried about. We should get some foreign currency right now, and that's the best way to go about doing it.
Hold
If
on.
you want to know how to get money from your estate, get some foreign currency. Quickest way to do it.
Question LT 1020. Chief might be able to answer this. Is it true that the USD is also in the first basket? Isn't it the USN, in my opinion, not the USD? Isn't it the new treasury notes? The USNs,
They
Chief?
they have some, the treasury notes out there.
Yeah, they
They
do
do it.
because they're in the book and the banks, yeah.
Yeah.
But I believe it's the USNs that are going to be not because the USD they're fading out. Oh, go ahead.
if I'm not mistaken, that each state is going to have their old gold backed currency. Each state, because
Yeah,
each
because it's
state is
all going to the
country.
states, right? It's all going to the states now. Isn't it correct, Chief?
Well, I was saying that each state is going to have their own gold backed currency because each state is going back to a country. America was it started off. It was America was never a country. It was, America is a continent. The states were consolidated into the countries were consolidated into states when the United States Corporation came here and did bids with all of the country and turned it to states. And so a true organic republican means that the states are going back to countries. Many don't know, but Georgia has gone back to being the country. So it's
And
just an exciting time to be
Florida
alive.
and Florida and Texas. And to answer your questions, the new US and notes are going to be backed by gold, in my opinion. Yeah, that's correct.
They are.
Uh, let's see. Hold on. Did you watch Kia today? I didn't get a chance, but Chief, were you on Kia show today?
Yes, I was.
How they're asking about it? How did it go?
It went very well. You guys should watch.
She is so smart. She's an amazing human. She really is. Um, if you have CDs, will you lose them? No, I don't think so. If you have CDs, you won't lose them, right, Chief? I gotta find out about that.
I don't think you will lose it. They could be converted to something different. I don't think you'll lose any CDs. If you have, I would just probably invest them differently.
I
I'm
just
through
know
that.
that I don't think you're going to lose any of that, but they're going to push on you the certificates and all that stuff. You know, the 401, the different things like that.
I'm not doing no 401 because I know where the 401 is coming from. So I'm not doing anything like that. But and this is not financial advice, but I'm not doing
Or
anything
like
like
what
that.
I told them, you know what to say when you're doing your exchange, they try to offer you all this stuff. Let me talk it over with my significant other. Let me talk it over with my family. Let me think about it. You know what I mean? But don't be like, oh, I'm doing, you know what I mean? And this is not financial advice. And then think about it. Talk to people. Talk to an attorney. Talk to, chief. Like talk to all the people, like your team. Get it, let them tell you exactly which way to go about it before you make any decisions. Am I right?
I'm already prepared to when I go in the bank what I'm going to say. I'm so comfortable in there. You can't run the okadoke on me, rope a dope on me. I already know what they have. I already know who we are when we step foot in that bank. You know, we are like the rocks. We're gonna be rock stars in
When
there.
I
You know,
walk
they
in there, I'm like, they all gonna bow to me like, what could I do for you, Miss Maria Nicole? And I'm gonna be
mm,
like, do.
yep,
I play their game with my confidence. You know what I mean? That's it. You gotta look the part, you gotta know the part, you gotta be confident, and you gotta know your investment, right?
no doubt.
And you gotta protect your money. Do we have separate exchanges for bonds and currency? Bonds are redeemed at the redeeming centers, whatever, in the bank, and the currency is redeemed at the bank. Um, let's see. Hold on. How are you feeling? I'm feeling better. I think the clots are starting to dissolve. My stomach is all bruised up though, but that's okay. Let's see. I know they're gonna trip me with money, dinar dong, and so forth. What is that? I don't get that. Chief, how long is the process to complete the trust?
Once the funds are paid, I have a trust done within 7 days or less.
And all the paperwork, and he explains everything and teaches you
You
everything.
know,
And Wells confirmed that as long as the trust is in the state, it was done in the state that you're like using the trust, they will no problem accept it. You know that I told you that, Chief, right?
listen, I've had people who've flown in town, live in a different state, and have gotten their trust opened up in Georgia.
Really?
Yes, I have several people that lived in different states come to Georgia and the bank I sent it through, they got their trust opened up, no problem.
Wow.
So I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling what nobody told me, but I know.
Zimbabwe has, they are starting to take sanctions off Zimbabwe. And guys, about financial advisor has to be fiduciary. Remember we told them that, Chief? Has to be a
Yeah.
fiduciary financial advisor, not just a regular financial advisor. Um, Jonathan, I will not work with any bar lawyer for nothing. Um, is it okay to invest in it? I can't tell you, honey, what to invest in. That's giving financial advice. I'm sorry. Cappy, how much is it for the trust?
Mm. 2,000 for the trust.
Um,
How
how much do you charge for your services? That's another question.
that's for the guys, it's for the consultation. If you talk about the private sector and things like that, that's what we talk. I have to ask you. There's certain information I have to get from you, and then I explain to you. And I don't talk. I don't want to talk prices and anything over the airwaves like that. That's what the consultation is for, guys.
And the consultation is 50.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Hold on, let's see. Gold will cause the value. And then once you have the consultation, he talks to you and tells you everything. What does Chief charge to say? He just said you can contact him and set all that up. Green eyes. If I had CDs, I would cash them in and buy silver. Silver is a good idea to invest in, not financial advice, right? Chief. Um, I believe the Venezuelan bolivar is going in the first basket, in my opinion. I'm not a Satanist. Do I have to be to get a question answered? portfolio 2020. What's your question? Chief, do you take PayPal?
Yes, I do. Because
Yes, he
most people
does.
that live in Canada, Australia, and things like that, they do. So the person that asked that question, most people don't live in like Canada, Alaska, or the UK or Australia. But I have all that set up. PayPal, Zelle, Cash App. Yes.
Freeman Free tried 5 times to order the bottle. Impossible. Can one of the admins or Jackie, can you please post your information? Cause they're trying to get the bottle, please. Deborah, how are we gonna know when the RV hits? I'm gonna come online immediately, and in my chats and everything. Um, and obviously Chief is gonna come on and other people to calm me down because I'm gonna be a mess.
Capri Saxon, how would I get in contact with you? I don't have your email. You have my email. You have my email address to contact me if you want to get in contact with me. I don't have any way to get in contact with you. That's Unity in Motion 45 at yahoo.com. That's Unity, UNITYINMOTION, the number 45 at yahoo.com.
Okay, another question for you. If you have a trust pre-exchange, if there's an NDA, would the trust have to sign or the individual's name?
I don't know how the banks would do that, guys. I don't know whether you have to sign or the trust. I don't know how they would do that. We don't think there's going to be any
NDAs.
non-disclosed. We don't think they're going to be any NDAs, guys.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, what's on? Cappy is going to email you. Cappy, his
Okay.
email is below. You can email him, and he'll get right back to you. Hold on.
Bubba Carrier's put it in there right there.
Let's see. Which Russian denomination? I posted it on YouTube, and also in my all the new ones. Hold on, and I'll put a link on um what do you call it? I'll put a link on where to get them on Banknote World. Chief, do you have a website?
Yeah, but I keep it short and sweet. Anything you need to know, talk to me. We get a lot of wealth of knowledge coming from my mouth. Anybody that have to talk to me got a wealth of knowledge. If your heart is right, you're going to get some good information.
Cappy's saying she's emailed you. She'll email again. Email him
Okay.
because he's so busy. So maybe like just she's gonna email you. She's just letting me
I
know.
reached out to a lot of people today, and I got calls to return tomorrow.
All right, guys, like 2 or 3 more questions and that's it. What are the banks in Maryland that are accepting the RV? You want to look for tier one banks. Chase, Wells Fargo, Citi, PNC, Bank of America. Hold on, Kelly. Have you ever had a client that had an issue with the IRS when you have a 508 and the IRS sees you're not a church brick building? Just asking.
I said again, the, the 508c1a irrevocable trust is not about you having an actual building or church. You are the ministry. It's about you having it. There's a lot of people that are rich and wealthy don't have churches and buildings. A lot of celebrities that have this particular trust, they have it because of the tax benefits that comes along with it, guys. That's why they have it. You don't have to have a church. You don't have to have a building. You know this, and they have no say so on it. I've sent the video out in Maria's private uh chat, and for those that they emailed me, and we are building a relationship with. I sent this video to you with some good solid information about the 508c1 and irrevocable trust, which is basically putting you outside of their jurisdiction. You know, it's a private trust. You got a foreign EIN number, and it just puts you outside of their jurisdiction. For them just to have any say so about how you handle your affairs.
Ray 672. Hello. Any banks in Southern California? Yes, sir. Will be posted. Um, how Sherry Campbell? How will current trust work in the new common law system? Still be good, or will we need to start over with new laws?
What people would realize, there's no new common law. Everything, all that's happening is just the pri the private sector, which never changed, has always been the same. It's just it's opening it up to us. When we have a trust, all they're doing is just for those that are tapped in, they're opening up the private sector, which haven't changed. It's the public that they're playing games with and change it. But the private sector has always been the same. You see the rich and wealthy, they've been doing this. What we're moving over into, they've been doing this. It's new to us. We think it's new, but it's not new. It's not new at all. It's always been here. We just been open up to it.
Uh, there was a question about Bank of America. Yeah, they're going to say that they're not exchanging because it's not on Forex. Once it hits Forex, they will exchange. In my opinion. Neil Embry, I already said the news. The news was there was an announcement made that the change in the dinar is going to happen prior to the elections, in my opinion. So you don't have to wait till the elections or anything like that. And that the rate is going to make everybody very happy. So let's see. Abinder got my 508c ministry, but since I'm indexed, my bank accounts are foreign tax exempt. So that's a good thing, right, Chief?
Yeah.
Which days are you going to be on this week? I'm going to be on every day. And I'm just working out my guests and right now. So I'm hoping, like, if it does go, like, I think, in my opinion, then it's going to be post. So they're going to be helping you post. You know what I mean? But we have a real estate agent that, Chief, I need to get you. Real estate agent, wealth manager, premier banker, and a financial advisor. And I'm thinking about a CPA, but what do you think? A CPA, good idea or no?
CPA is cool because if you give out a donation from your 508 trust, that donation can be given back to you. So you need a CPA for that.
So that might be a good idea. Also,
Yeah.
Andy Sheckman to talk about gold and silver. Also his son to talk about the vault. Like where to store your gold and silver that you can build interest on. So, and crypto. I'm gonna have Crypto Hawk on, a broker from Caleb and Brown and Jesse. And also, I want to bring on a guest to talk about Cryptex. Cryptex is this new thing that they're doing that's very popular right now. So, hold on, let's see. Do you think it will happen, in your opinion, in October? In my opinion, Kelly, I'll just go like this. How about that? Um, Richard A, if the RV happens, do we go to the bank or do we have a trust or wait to get a trust first?
Again, guys, if you're able to get a trust, it's always best to have a trust before the pre-RV. That way you can hit the ground running right away. You'll be running right away. But when you do the 508 C1A irrevocable trust, the trust can be done within 7 days or less. But the foreign EIN number, it'll take about 2 weeks to receive that in the mail. So we know if you have it set up already, you'll be able to hit the ground running right away. So you can start purchasing things right away.
And you got to remember, you want to set up all your diversifications. You know what I mean? You want to be ready. You want to build your team. You want to know how you're going to diversify. You know what I mean? You want to know how to protect your money. So, not financial advice, but always remember, banks are not your friends, in my opinion, right?
Even when they smile on your face.
They want your money. They make money off of you.
The goal is for
That's
that bank is to make as much profit off of you as possible by offering you things that really don't even matter. So you have to go in there with a game plan, knowing what you want and not what they want to give you. Because they're there to make money off you. Every last penny they can get off.
so. Don't you have to pay capital gains tax if you spend money out of the trust? I don't think you do, right? Right, Chief? I don't think you do if you have a trust.
I don't know. I don't think
I don't think there's taxes if
things have been set up right now with this new wiring money fast and quick. I don't know if they tax that or not.
hold on. They're claiming those securities and selling the secondhand stock market. I'm gonna feel like a man in a blood diamond. It's funny. Trust me, when you come in to do your exchange, you're gonna be treated like, what does Frank call him? Mr. What are the people he calls them? Um, what does he call them? The people that got all this money. Whatever, I don't remember. But anyway,
Aristocrats, wealthy people, you don't be treated like you,
do banks
like
help with
royalty.
trust? No, some banks do, but do you really trust a bank?
I
I
want, I
really
want,
do.
I want to take, I want to allow a bank to do it. Trust me. No, I would do my own. Banks
You
will
want
do
to
that.
come in that bank during your exchange. You want to look confident. You want to be confident. You want to know what you got. And you want to be like, I know what I am, who I am. And to me, like I look at the bankers, the wealth managers. I hate to say it this way. You're going to laugh. But to me, where I know where I'm going to be, I look at them like peasants. Like they're my
And
sir.
to
They're going to do whatever.
Brother Scott Clark, I'm thinking about getting the Don and the Phantom. I'm a big guy, 250. I need something big, so I'm thinking about getting that Don. I want to drop that baby to let the sun hit my brown hair, curls my beautiful brown piece off the skin, and I'm gonna get that the Don and the uh the Phantom. That's what I want to get. Which
It's
one
going
you
to be
gonna get,
fun.
man?
I'm getting, I don't even know. First, I want my range.
Yeah, you get that. But I saw Brother Clark had asked me which one am I getting. I don't already listen. I done already been down there, got the purchase price on it, touched it, then got into it. I look inside my YouTube. I got a video, two videos. But that particular rose was a ghost. And just so you know, the ghost is a bit tad bit more sportier and a tad bit smaller than the Phantom. The Phantom is big, bodacious. All of them are V12s. You gonna feel those G forces on your back when you hit that pedal. But I want that, I want something big. And I got big brothers. I'm a big guy, so I want to get the Phantom, which is the biggest one, and grandest rolls that they make. The Ghost is not bad. They have the coupe, and they have the Don. It's like a coupe with a drop top. They have the Don, and they have the coupe. Then they have an electric Rolls Royce. Then they have their truck. The truck is nice too. So hey, they have the Bentleys. I'm gonna get a black on black Bentley. They have that. And so just get out there, guys, and spend something that makes yourself happy. You deserve it. Don't let nobody make you feel bad and how you want to live. It's your life. You live it how you want to in a righteous way, and you deserve to have all that you want to have. Yeah.
But remember, also protect it and also help people that are not as blessed and lucky as you are. I just wanted to read this comment to Chief. I really like it. It's from Jackie Burt. It says, if you arrive with a 508c1 trust, you will look like you know what you're doing. I really like that
I said
comment.
that. I said that. Yeah, I've been saying that in the beginning. You walk with that trust. It's gonna give them an understanding of who you know you are. They're going to treat you different. When you ride with that right there, they're going to treat you as a top tier clientele that you know what you're doing. Anytime a person got that kind of funds, you don't have a truck set up like that, they can say, oh, they're going to think they can get over on you. Oh, yeah, we get. So you're going with that trust. It's a protection to let them know that you know what you're doing.
So, all right, guys. We're gonna end, Chief. We're going on. I'm gonna send you a link for my members. I got a call. Again, guys, if you're a member in YouTube, please email. We will get to you as soon as possible so you can have the link to get into the private chat. Okay? So, Chief, any positivity you would like to say before we end?
Let's get it, guys, man. We all deserve it. We are going to be the new one percenters, so we have to act like it. And there's going to be people looking up to us, guys, real soon. So, don't come over into the 5D with a 3D mentality. Just all get it. Let's be righteous people that treat each other fair, because everything we do is being watched. You can have this funds, and you can end up taking yourself up out of here, by being low vibration. So just do the right thing, guys. Do the right thing. I want the best for us all. I have no gripes. I want to see you guys smiling. I want to be able to meet you guys in person with that. I want to be able to meet up with one of the bros here, and we go together and get a rose, man, and smile, man. We get, that's what I'm looking at right there. And then I want to roll our sleeves up and let's talk business and let's learn together and let's just snatch some buildings up together, because there's a lot of buildings out here for sale. And let's put our heads together and become superpowers. And let's go out here and get the homeless off the street, the homeless vets. They need us, and us griping with each other and going at each other is just hogwash, when we could be paying and putting that type of energy into the people that need it the most, who will appreciate it. That's why I am, guys.
Yeah, let's use God's blessing to help others.
Yeah.
On that note, Terry Vaughn, how do you get a gift letter? I posted a copy in my YouTube membership. I posted a copy in both chats. And if you want, I can email it to you. So you can email dinarinfo2024 @gmail.com. I would love to thank my mods. Also, Chief, see you in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And thank you all for joining. I will be on tomorrow. And I'll see my members in a couple minutes. Love you guys. Thank you all. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye bye.
Bye bye.